How's it going, everybody? We're back with some more Melty Blood. French bread has been on fire. And speaking of fire, we have the new character reveal battle preview for Kouma. He has been announced in the game. This isn't a character that's already been in Melty Blood, but is now in Type Lumina. So I don't know too much about him, but I know enough to kind of break down what he has. And in this trailer, they do reveal some new stuff about the battle system. So let's get it started, shall we?
いい闘志だ。たぎるものがある。引導
So
は
one thing I'll point out, he doesn't change expression. He has the same expression, and it's gonna come out. I'll show you in the video what I mean about that later.
引導を渡してやる。
本気なんだな。当たれ。全力でいく。
So right here, in this video, so in the system, it's not that important, but like whoever pops their moon drive last, the other character has like a different expression, like oh he popped it. So you see Shiki here, right? He's like oh he popped the moon drive. But if you do it, if Shiki does it first, Kuma doesn't change the expression. He has the same expression whether he pops it first or the opponent pops it first, which I think is kind of funny. Just want to point it out. And it shows some interesting stuff about the moon drive in the video. But let's talk about Kuma for a second. So what he is basically, he's a rushdown character, extremely aggressive. He has like he has Rekkas, he has tick throw setups, he has armor moves. So he's a rushdown character. He's very aggressive. He has a dive kick. He's definitely a brawler style character, which isn't really in the game yet. I know there's not that many characters, but there isn't really like a super aggressive character in the game. So bringing back Kuma was probably a good fit for the game, especially with the base roster right now. So and he dunks people a lot. One of his super is he just fucking throws you and dunks you to the ground. He's a cool character.
まだいけるかな。
See a little bit of strings there. Dive kick. So right here, right, this is interesting. So in Melty Blood, right, ignoring the moon, because like I said in the last video, if you haven't watched the last video, you should, by the way. We talked about the moon drive a little bit. So, or the moon system in general. So the new moon system, right, is not like a variation anymore. It's like an actual bar. But let's say this didn't exist, like in older Melty Bloods. You only had your magic circuit. In the game, right, you could do supers into other supers. Like, not a cancel exactly. Like, there is a cancel, but you can combo after your super, essentially, right? That could be done. However, you have recovery. So some supers you can't do exactly. Like, some supers will pop them up into the air, and you can finish the combo, right? But what they do reveal about the moon drive is similar to, which actually was a pretty good example. I used X Factor in the last video. It is kind of like an X Factor system in a way where you can cancel immediately into something else. So let's go back a little bit, right? So you see Kuma hits a dive kick into his EX his super move, right? Does it, pops the moon drive. So you can do super into moon drive, and then immediately does a normal, which does not exist in Melty. Which basically means out of the moon drive, you could do any action immediately, which is probably on block too. So let's go back a second, right? Does the super? Oh wait, oops. A little bit further back, Right, EX dive, super, moon drive, finishes the combo, super again. I like this new moon system. I like this new moon system a lot. I think it's gonna open up some pretty sick combo potential, even with like, now that you have the moon system and you have the EX moves and you have the supers, the combos are gonna be sick in this game. Also, they reveal, I don't know if they ever showed this, but charging is back in the game. So you could, I mean, it's not a meme, but like you don't really see it that often in Melty. Is kind of like key charging in Dragon Ball. You can kind of gain your meter a little bit. So if you see like down here in the magic circuit right here, he gains a little bit for the clipped clutch. Pops the blood heat, which is the kind of like the another install. it's a little weird. Like now that there's the Moon Drive and now like the Blood Heat install, he gains access to like his most powerful super, which is the Art Drive finish that he does right here, or the Art Drive, excuse me, not the Art Drive finish, but he does a combo into super. And like I mentioned, right, some supers will pop you up so you get to finish your combo, but now with the Moon Drive, you get to like instantly recover and do a normal. And he finishes it off with his signature Arc Drive, which is in other games too. He has the same super. I think all supers are pretty much the same. And that's it. That's the boy Kouma. He's dope. He's a cool character. Heavy rushdown character. I'm curious, they didn't really show his records too much, but they showed a lot of his normals. He has pretty similar normal that he had in other games. So yeah, new character they dropped like right after the second one, right? After the first battle preview. So yeah, French Bread is in the money right now. They're doing everything right, especially with like the communication about the game and giving people the tools to learn about the system mechanics before the game even releases. So yeah, I'm liking what I'm seeing right now. Hopefully you do too, because it's a pretty dope game. Hopefully you guys get into it. I'll definitely be doing a lot of content for this game, especially with these trailers that keep popping up every day. So it's been fun. I'll catch you guys in the next one, and be sure to drop a like, drop a sub if you like this content, especially Melty. Let's get hyped for some Melty blood.